The overuse of medicine is a big problem in healthcare, and in the UK the campaign has been launched by the Academy of Medical Royal Colleges to try and get doctors to stop over-treating patients. The over-treatment of patients comes in the forms of sending them for tests or over-prescribing them or prescribing them with drugs that they don't really need. The aim of the campaign is to get doctors to stop over-treating their patients with treatments and tests that don't necessarily benefit their patient and in some cases can cause harm. According to the British Medical Journal, some patients are given tests and tablets that they don't really need. And this is part of growing evidence that doctors feel pressure from their patients or pressure from insurers or pressure from employers to provide treatments to patients. If patients don't get a treatment, they feel they're getting nothing. It's this idea to do something rather than nothing. But the medical ethics is first do no harm, and over-treatment and over-prescribing of drugs can do harm and does harm, and death by medicine is one of the leading causes of death in America. As part of this campaign, doctors are being urged to not routinely offer patients, for example, drugs for depression, to send them for tests, blood tests, or to offer medications for relatively small fluctuations in blood pressure. These are three common areas where there's overuse of medicine: for depression, sending bloods for tests, and for blood pressure. They're arguing that many patients with depression, the first protocol shouldn't be antidepressants. Maybe they can be encouraged to join a group or to exercise or to eat healthily. That this can also be a very effective response to a patient who is calling out for help, but not necessarily for antidepressants. Doctors could encourage people to look at their lifestyles, look at their diet, and look at engaging socially. It's called social prescribing. For patients with mildly high blood pressure, similarly, doctors could engage with their patients around lifestyle and foods and stressors as the first protocol rather than prescribing people with blood pressure medication. The campaign is encouraging you to ask yourself questions. For example, do I need this procedure or medication? Are there simpler options? And what happens if I do nothing? I'd love to know your experience. Have you ever experienced pressure from your doctor to take a medication, to have your blood tested, or to be sent for a procedure that you feel maybe isn't necessary? Let me know in the comments below if you've been overprescribed, or you've been over-medicated, or you have been a victim of excessive use of medicine in the case where simpler options could be the first option, like changes in lifestyle and diet and managing stress better. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know what your experience is, and if you found this video interesting and useful, maybe share it with your friends on social media, Facebook and Twitter, etc. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe for weekly content on natural healing solutions for better mental health, including herbs and foods as medicine. So I've enjoyed this video and I hope you have too, and I'll see you in a video very soon. Take care. Bye bye.